So guys, every disappointment is a blessing. You can see that Soludo has even helped Peter Obi to win more votes. Peter Obi was in this annual conference organized by the Lagos Business School, and people threw so many questions at him, including asking him about comments made by Professor Soludo. And I tell you, it was an opportunity for Peter Obi to sell himself the more to the people. And I tell you, Peter Obi got more love. Peter Obi won more votes, during this conference because he went ahead to reel out so many achievements that he achieved as the governor of Anambra State. Have you ever heard of Peter Obi winning a prize given to him by the Ministry of Works because of the roads that he built? So in this video, you are going to listen to so many achievements that Peter Obi made, as a governor of Anambra State. Honestly, he even talked about the investments he made in banks and in brewery. Remember, some people were even saying that the brewery belongs to him. He has cleared the air that the brewery is an international brewery. It's a standard company, that came to Anambra State, and they were given opportunity to establish their company in Anambra State and also to employ Anambrarians. In short, let me not speak further. I want you to listen to what Peter Obi said in response of the attack that Soludo has been attacking him. Just listen for yourself. You will get to know that Peter Obi is a very intelligent man. Apart from being intelligent, he's so respectful. He's not even coming after Soludo the way a usual Nigerian politician will want to, fire back at his opponent. Peter Obi takes things so calm. Honestly, Nigerians, let's not miss this opportunity. If you are not an obedient, what are you waiting for? Peter Obi stands out. Let me allow you listen for yourself. I believe that this video is going to convince you. Please, if you're an obedient out there, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Show me love by subscribing to this channel and turning on your notification bell. Please don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can suggest it to others. And also don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.
Your Excellency, last question.
I thought I left this question and it went back to the. Let me be factual. I'm sure you're talking about comments from my very respectable DSC elder brother Soludo. Let's say I Soludo have come a long way. My brother is my friend, and he's the governor of my state. And as governor of my state, I pray for him to do very well and everything. And all that, and we have to support him. It's very important that he has his own opinions. His opinion might not be the opinion of people of Anambra State. It might not be the opinion of Southeast or Nigerians. But I respect his opinion because it's his opinion. And he's a respected person as far as I'm concerned. And he's my governor. But in a clarification so that people can understand. The investment I did in Anambra State was, before I talk about investment, the only measure of development while I was governor was Millennium Development Goals. It is Millennium Development Goals that India, China, Vietnam mainstreamed into their development agenda. For China, they used it to pull 439 million people out of poverty between the year 2000 and year 2015. India, within this period, put 276 million out of poverty. And Vietnam did almost 40 to 50 million out of poverty. And these are records you can check. I became governor in 2006, was impeached end of 2006, came back. One of my greatest supporters today is one of my good supporters, the next president of Nigeria. One of the reasons why he's supporting me is that when they said I should give people money for me not to be impeached, I said no, I can't pay people for doing the wrong thing. I would rather go. But I came back. So for me, the They started MDG in 2000, but after my impeachment, I came back in 2007, started implementing MDG. By the time Nigeria ended MDG in 2015, Anambra State was number 1. The person in charge of pulling people out of poverty in Nigeria is a man called Dr. Magnus Packard. Go and ask him. I have a certificate for being number 1. He's still alive. Go to Ministry Department of Statistics. I was the first governor to do statistical record of poverty. I won a prize for Federal Ministry of Works for having the best road network. You can go to people in Anambra State. I was number 1 when I started. We were number 26 and 27 in Wayaka and Neko. By the time I left, we were number 1. I want to get prize for health. I can go on and say this is what we achieved. But I said the overall measure is MDG. I was number 1. The people who were doing it then was Amina, who is now in United Nations. I was even invited to United Nations to share my experience. And so many things along. And collectively, the day I left office, I was not owing any contractor who have executed his job. And these are not owing for any job that I contract we awarded. But they can only pay when job is executed. I'm not owing any contractor who have executed his job. I'm not owing any supplier who has supplied anything. I'm not owing one. Examples are people like Innocent, Xerox Computer. I paid Xerox. We bought the highest amount of computer ever bought by a government in Africa. They are there. HP will tell you the same thing. I paid them 6 months up front before they supplied it to our schools. I paid Innocent 1 year before he delivered any car. You can go this and it's on tape, so you can go and verify all this. Above this, I decided from day 1 that we must have a savings as a state, and we must save at least 10% of my total receipt by the time I will leave government. Total money I received while I was governor, Anambra State received, whether it's local government, whether it's state, whether it's our local revenue, IGR, everything was about 500 and something billion naira, out of which they are left office. We had in savings 75 billion naira. And this is how the money was shared, so that you know which one is mentioned. Only one that is bad. The money we saved is A, we saved in dollar. In 3 banks in Nigeria, some of you are working in those banks. Access Bank, Diamond Bank, and Fidelity Bank. In each of these banks, I had a saving of $50 million. Didn't say no. And they were invested at least interest of 6.5%. If you calculate it today, as at that time, it was equivalent of 25 billion, because there were 150 something, 160. If you calculate it with interest, it's about 250, at least $250 million. These 3 banks are there. I have in each of these banks, again invested at least 10 billion naira in 3 of them, making it 30 billion at an average interest, call it even 10%. If you calculate it, that money today would have been about 60 billion. Remember, what I left is 75 as you calculated them. So then the third one is investment I did in various companies. NIPP, we have $59 million in it. The one that they're saying is worthless is that We invested 3.5 billion in international breweries. International breweries is what you can call a global company. It's a part of AB InBev, which is the biggest brewer in the whole world. We had a policy while I was governor that any factory, anybody who wants to, foreign investor who wants to invest in Anambra State, we will buy 10% of the company, and under the condition that we sign an agreement with him that he will give Anambra people work to the minimum of not less than 40% of the workers. They built a facility in Anambra State. That facility is there today, employing directly and indirectly over 10,000 Anambrarians. They've been one of the highest revenue source for the state. Even some of their waste, the biggest piggery we have in Anambra State collects waste from them. There's so many things that company has done in terms of helping the state, transporters, this, that, and everything. The shares was at the time being sold at 50 naira. Today the shares is about 5 naira or so, and then maybe that was what was referred. But in overall of what I left is less than 5%.
Okay.
That particular investment is less than 5%. So if you calculate what I left 75 billion. If you go and sell the dollars today, even at 600, is 150 billion. Plus 60 billion of the naira is 210 billion. Even if that one is wasted, 3 times what I invested is still there. When you spread your investment, some will go up, some will come down. But overall, the company is still there. The company is still doing well. It's still part of a global chain and everything. I needed to explain it not because I'm defending comment by my brother. My brother is the brother. I miss my brother. We're very close. I remain prayerful for him. For other things which I didn't succeed, God has given him opportunity to do it and succeed. Yes. So if there's anything pending, governance you don't finish. People are still in government in America. So you stop where you stop, other people will continue from there. I don't look back. He's the governor of my state. From always, he's my senior brother. He's even more intelligent because he's a professor. I'm a trader. So he knows more. So he'll be able to do things better than I'm doing it. You know, I've done my little one as a trader. Now the professor is there. He will do his own as a professor. The schools that didn't roof them. That's how government goes. Another person comes, do his own, but let us think about it. Finally, like I tell you people, for those of you who are, please get involved. All of us are going to tell you a good story. All of us are going to say the same thing, but it's who can we trust? Even in this one they're talking about me, some said he kept money and he did not. And I said, even in the Bible, the man said, since you know I know, why didn't you keep my money for saving? If everybody who has passed through Nigeria, who did nothing, kept money, are we going to be in problem now? We would have had the money to do something. At least I kept the money. But in this one, I did something and I paid money. Next year's election, please, I'm begging all of you, should not be based on ethnicity. Don't ever do it. Yorubas don't buy bread cheaper. Neither do Hausas or Northerners buy bread cheaper. The Southwest people don't buy bread cheaper. Igbos don't buy bread cheaper. Let nobody tell you about ethnicity. Everybody's suffering. Do not do it because of religion. No religion buys anything cheaper.
Show me love by subscribing to this channel and turning on your notification bell. Please don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can suggest it to others. And also don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.